offense with a fresh set of downs. He has the first and still on his feet. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible, horrible defense.
The give out of the gun. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Anytime you play this offense, the challenge is stopping this quarterback from running the ball. You've already seen in this game, he's been able to break off a few runs and do some nice things. That time, though, the defense had his number.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1.
They get the go route outside, and the quarterback was just licking his chops. He looked outside. He saw press man-to-man coverage, and he knew he had to win. If he could just be accurate with the throw, that was going to...
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, take, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the end zone, making a huge play.
And he made the extra point without problem. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes that Alabama offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers there.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Shakes off the defender. The ball is out behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And that's why that guy plays DB, not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as wide receivers. That ball should have been picked off on third down. Come on, man. That could have been a pick six.
They're bringing heat. Takes a hit as he fires. What a snag by the defense. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Wolverines. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and read this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. 3rd down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
Brings it down on the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. To the air, it's Milroe. Unloads to the wideout. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Ball still spotted at the 34, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
Really good toughness by the QB to hang in there, take a big shot, but I will not give him credit for throwing into double coverage. So, nice job hanging in there, being tough, make a better decision, do not throw into double coverage. He got lucky that was an interception.
They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Alabama trying to convert this 4th down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll throw it from the red zone. Keeps the play going. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack. get a lost yardage play, I can just throw the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama! PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Morgan. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. On first down, here comes this offense. Back to pass, it's Orji. Getting some heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now facing third and short from their own 17. From the gun, wants to pass. Sends it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On the return, it's Adams. And the returner will be dragged down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to go up top on first down. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Morgan. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Parker? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Orji. He'll pull it down and run. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. On the option. He'll pitch it. Steamrolls his way ahead. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll toss it. Plows through the defense. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Looking for room at the 40. He's loose. The 30, at the 20, he's at the 10. Touchdown tie, and that one will give him the lead.
Number 1 in the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, the score is now 21 to 14. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. You just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Gonna take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first.
He unleashes a long one. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The offense lining up for a first down play. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Alabama 21, Michigan 14.
First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw it again. Moving away from pressure.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And they will score! Touchdown, Michigan! Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Miller with the ball. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Looking to throw, it's Milroe. He'll get rid of it. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. And still a 1-point game here, Jesse, and the offense would like to put something together.
No doubt, execution.
Looking deep down the right side. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
What a momentum-changing play. Just when they needed to get the takeaway, he steps up with a massive interception, now gives his team a chance to regain the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Direct snap. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He wants to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Henderson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Defense not fooled there in a 2-minute situation. This offense trying to go quick game, trying to catch some blocks to see if they can spring that guy, but the defensive pursuit just too good on that one.
On the move, he fires. He's got it. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Quarterback checking off. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Bama! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Throws to the wideout. Can't find his man in the end zone. The 2-point attempt is no good, and they'll try to hang on to this lead in the final seconds.
27, Michigan, 22.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the ball is picked off. Looking for more room.